So, maybe you recently picked up Subnautica, got into the game, spent hours in that life raft you got dropped in from Aurora, but your brilliant ideas of how to make your life easier for you in the game are being limited by the lack of space in it? Subnautica has an amazing base building system that enables you to build your dream underwater base you always wanted, and no worries. While showcasing how the base building works in Subnautica, I will also show you how you can build a small, operational, and a very cozy base if you don't have any ideas, and what you should focus on first when working on it. First things first, we have to have a tool that will enable you to convert your collected materials into something that you could call a habitat. This is where your life raft is going to help. Using the fabricator inside of it, in the tool section you can find yourself a habitat builder. To fabricate the tool, you will need to collect 2 silver ores, 2 table corals, 1 gold ore, 3 copper ores, and 2 acid mushrooms. Having these items in your pockets will enable you to craft everything you need to make the habitat builder. That is a battery, wiring kit, and a computer chip. Thankfully, the place you spawn at has an abundance of these materials. Just swim around the area and you will find them all in no time. Alright, so we already got the tool to help us build things. Now we have to decide on the location of the base. The Subnautica map is huge and houses a lot of different areas, where each of them have their own pros and cons. For beginners though, what we can reach without running out of oxygen is pretty limited. Due to that, the first location for your base in the game is probably right under or very close to the life raft you spawned in. The area you get dropped in is called Safe Shallows, and the name here really talks for itself. The place is safe and shallow, so you will rarely run out of oxygen there because the surface of the water is just a few meters above you, and there are no dangerous creatures here that will trouble you while you are building yourself your first underwater paradise. Safe Shallows is definitely one of the best places to start building your first base, and who doesn't like bright blue ocean water, sun and sand, right? It's like living in Miami, at least that's how I imagine it. Alright, so let's get started building. First tip, always try to worry about the operational capabilities of your base and make it a priority. Even though it will probably look ugly at the start, it will get the job done, will keep you alive, and enable you to slowly start working towards the looks and the layout. Unless you are playing in creative mode, then it doesn't really matter and you can start building however you like. Everything you build in survival mode though impacts the durability of your base. Build too much stuff that takes the durability down, the walls of the base are going to break, the base will flood, and you will have to worry about repairing them. And to do that, you will need to craft yourself a repair tool. The fabricator will help you there as well. Later on, I will show you a neat trick I use that basically does not really impact how the base looks, but drastically increases its durability. Since this is a cozy build we're talking about, no big rooms. Circle rooms that you can build feel way cozier in the game, so build that one, place a hatch on one of the walls so you could enter it, make sure it has power by placing a solar panel at the top, and start furnishing it. In the first room, I placed a few storage containers, a fabricator, battery and power cell chargers, modification station, a radio, first aid kit station, and a containment facility. Of course, right off the bat, you will not have all blueprints unlocked for these items, so start off with what you are able to build and work from there. By playing the game and exploring more, you will unlock all of these blueprints and you will be able to continue furnishing the base. For now, avoid placing windows since they really tank the durability of the base. Looks will come later. Secondly, I would suggest extending the base horizontally and building a corridor and another circle room. If you are getting uncomfortably close to your base durability being 0, place bulkhead doors in the corridor, reinforce walls, or place foundations outside. All of these 3 items increase the durability, so always keep that in mind if you feel like you should increase it. Once we took care of the durability question, the second circle room is going to be our kitchen. Place a water purifier there and an indoor grow bed. The indoor grow bed is going to really come in handy after you visit one of the islands in the game. The plants growing there, especially the one called Bulbo tree, have really good nutritional values, so they will definitely help you out in staying alive. Third room we want in our base is of course the moon pool. No base is going to feel right without a garage for your trusty sea moth or a prawn suit. I connected to our kitchen and built a vehicle upgrade console in it as well. We do want to change colors and rename them, don't we? Then I build a tunnel on the other side of the kitchen room, place a ladder and another tunnel above it. On the tunnel above, from one side I place a scanner room and on the other an observatory to take in the site when I feel like it. Keep in mind, like I said before, that expanding the base takes a lot of durability down, so make sure to reinforce between expansions. Lastly, build another circle room above the first one we built to make it a bedroom and connect it with a ladder. We do need a place to sleep, right? Exploring the game during night time is a pain in the let me tell you that, and the bed you can place there will help you get through the nights quicker. It's a thing called sleep, look it up. These are all the main rooms I got in my cozy build. Now we get to furnishing. My suggestion would be, of course, glass, glass, and more glass. Honestly, every wall in my base is glass if it's not taken by some other contraption. To be able to put tons of glass in your base, a neat trick I use is I build another circle room just under my kitchen and I reinforce every wall available in it. Basically, that room is only a placeholder for more durability in the base since I don't have any more use for it. Once you're done reinforcing the base, get to glassing. And if that's not a word, it should be. Placing furniture is of course up to you. Here you can see an example of how I have the decoration set in my base for that cozy feel. If you're thinking why the hell I place an alien containment in the middle of my base, the answer is, well, more glass underneath my feet in the bedroom. It just feels cozy, doesn't it? What you saw here is my first ever base I built in Subnautica. I love the idea of it so much that I think I will never replace it. During my first playthrough, this base definitely felt like my home so much that I did not build another base in other biomes just so I could return to this one each time after exploring the map. Maybe it was a bit stupid now that I think about it, since I took ages to get somewhere. Smarter way to go about playing Subnautica would be to have at least mini outposts in various biomes so you could rest and recover in between them and continue exploring quicker than coming back to your base each time. So I would recommend not making my mistake and building them to save some time. Time is precious after all, isn't it? If you got any questions about base building in Subnautica, leave them in the comments down below. If you liked the video and it helped you out or gave you any good ideas of how to build your Subnautica base, drop a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps out tremendously. Oh, and also, please share the video with your friends, parents, teacher, co-worker, or anyone you can think of that might be interested to learn how base building works in Subnautica and how it looks. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.